Well, James, congratulations on little baby Charlotte.
Oh, thanks very much.
How's
Cheers.
it feeling? Are you sleeping yet?
Yeah, we are. It's not really Charlotte. It's the fact that we've got these other two as well. That's the truth. It's just it's a lot, you know. And God bless my wife. She's really doing the most amazing job while I'm like here talking to you and. Yeah, it's all really lovely. Yeah.
And you bring up your older kids, and I wanted to ask. I have a son who's about to be 1.5 years now.
Okay.
And everyone always says look out for the 2s and 3s when they're 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
Any advice on what I might experience coming up with the terrible 2s or a 3-nager, as I've heard it called?
Well, so I heard someone the other day, I'm aware that this is a morning show, so you may not be able to do this. Someone said to me the other day that there's the terrible 2s, the 3-nagers, and then the 4s. In truth, I wish I could offer you some great advice, but I feel like they're all so unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our daughter is 3 and my son is 6, and they could not be more different. My daughter as a 3-year-old is a completely different person to my son as a 3-year-old, and your son as a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old is going to be completely different to that. All I know is, one way or another, you're going to be wiping that boy's ass for the next 25 years.
Yes.
It's as simple as that, and you just got to jump into it, man. You're just in it. You're in it now.
Yep.
All I know is, I was really, my parents came out to spend Christmas with us, and they met our daughter, and obviously there's the 3 of us, and my sisters were there, and I said something to my dad. I said, because in truth I've always thought with my children, I've gone, it can't get better than this moment right now, and it has. And I said to my dad, it was on like Christmas Day around 5 p.m. I said, Dad, what was the best moment of us growing up? What was the best year? And he looked at me and he said, honestly, right now. And he said, and if you'd have asked me 5 years ago, I'd have said right now. And if you'd have asked me 5 years before that, I'd have said right now. And then he said, you were a little tricky around 13.
Now, James, you have a beautiful voice. You sing on stage, screen,
bless you.
TV.
Thanks very much.
Did I hear you singing at the end of Peter Rabbit?
Yeah, you did.
There?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I was like, there's James again.
Yeah.
Will we ever get a James Corden album?
No.
No.
I have had some offers, which I'm very, very flattered by. But I think that's when you really jump the other side of the line.
Yeah.
I don't think people going, oh no, it's quite nice singing. I think as soon as you go, oh, I'm going to bring out a record, you just look an idiot. And I don't think anyone is crying out for a record by me in any way.
I'd go see a James Corden summer tour around the country.
I don't know. I think it would be really embarrassing. I think it would be tragic. Yeah.
And now, last thing, I know you love boy bands. I love boy bands.
Do you? Who's your go-to boy band?
Backstreet Boys. Of course.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Of course. Who's yours?
Listen, I love them all.
Uh-huh.
I consider them all to be children of mine, you know? I love them all the same, but I don't know that you can get past like an NSYNC or an O-Town. I'm going to bring an O-Town out, which you haven't brought out, but I don't think you can argue with Liquid Dreams as being the single greatest and worst song.
And why isn't Ashley Parker Angel touring with them right now? Hello?
He's got some other stuff going on. He doesn't want to be part of it. He doesn't want to join Trevor and Eric. Trevor,
Ashley.
Trevor, Eric. Oh, this is embarrassing. I do know them. Jacob. Trevor, Eric, Jacob and Dan. We got it.
Got it.
O-Town. But you really can't discredit your boys 1D.
No, you can't.
They changed the game.
They did.
They changed the whole game. But what was your question? Sorry.
That was it. I was wanting to know who your favorite boy band was.
Oh, you can't get past One Direction. They're unbelievable. They're my guys, man. I love those boys so much. I adore them. And look at how well they're doing. Do you know how many other boy bands come out and they all try and release solo singles and nothing ever happens? Look at these guys. They're just blowing up charts all over the world. You've never seen fans like them. They are the single greatest fans in the world. And that band, I hope one day they reform. I really do. Because I'll be there, front row. No question.
Well, James, thanks for your time.
Oh, thanks, kid. What a pleasure. Cheers, mate.